So here's another bespoke build by Trail Engineering. This is the little vat tank with massive suction power. Now let me just show you this one. 1,000 litre tank on a skid base chassis. Now we've got an incredible 20 horsepower diesel engine inside the cabinet. This is going to be powering a Mech 6500. So 20 horsepower water cooled Yanmar diesel engine. So you've got your fuel tank there, and that's feeding your diesel engine. Obviously radiator. The engine is powering this Mech 6500 via twin belts, which is at the back there. Then you've got your battery for electric start, and then everything's controlled externally, so the only thing you need to open the door for is maintenance, your daily checks on your oil, etc., and then also filling your fuel. I'll show you while we're here how you fill your oil. So you've got 2 fill points on the engine on the orange caps. So you've got one at the top of the engine there, and then you've got one on the side of the engine there. That's your oil fill. Your dipstick is there. And then on your vac pump there is a oil fill there with a dipstick for lubricating the vacuum pump. Now we can shut all this down. So it's a galvanised steel cabinet with an aluminium door. Make the door nice and light. And then you've got vents in the cabinet for your radiator, and then also for your exhaust pipe there. Now to start the engine, it's just a simple case of turn the key. You've got a cold start in this position, so the cold start can come on, and then you just turn the key and away we go. Now you've got a throttle control here, so you bring up the throttle, turn it off, just reduce the revs on the throttle control, and it's just a simple case, turn it off. Everything is controlled externally via your ignition switch and your throttle control. As I say, the only thing you need to access in the inside is check your fuel and check your oil levels. So rest of the job going round, we've got a 2-inch sight tube there showing the contents. We've put an isolation valve on the bottom in case you've got a full tank and you ever need to change the tube. You can just isolate it. In the open position, it'll show you the contents. So we've got 25 metres of 2-inch suction hose on brackets on the tank. You've got a pressure clock showing minus and plus. So we've just run the job up, so it's still under minus. So if we open the valve, you'll still have suction there. That's it, and now we're back down to 0. I say we go to pressure, it'll go up to 5 psi. We've set the pressure relief valve at 5 psi, so you don't get no more pressure in the tank more than 5 psi. So you've got an 18-inch bolt-on man lid, you've got a vacuum relief valve, you've got a primary overfill protection, and if we carry on moving around the job, we've put some lashing links on the skid base. There's a 4-inch discharge valve there with a cap and chain, and then you've got your secondary overfill protection, and then that goes to your Mech 6500 vac pump. So we say that you can fill via suction, you can also empty via pressure. I say this job you could probably just empty via gravity on the 4-inch valve at the back, but if you do need to pressurise the tank to push the contents out, it's just a case of change the valve on the vac pump. So on the vac pump there, you've got a simple valve. At the moment it's in the suck position. Move it across there into the blow position, and that will pressurise your tank. There's a pressure relief valve on there that is set at 5 psi. So even with this massive pump pumping 6,000, well, it's pumping nearly 7,000 litres a minute, you still won't exceed the 5 psi pressure in the tank, keeping everything nice and simple. So I'll put it back on vacuum because that's where we're going to mostly be using it, and then we can shut it all down. Keeps everything out the elements. And there we have it. This is our 1,000 litre skid base vac tank with that 20 horsepower water cooled diesel engine powering a Mech 6500. Don't forget to watch our other videos on YouTube and check out our website tryengineering.co.uk. Thanks for watching.